Hey guys, Driven to Chunk here. This video, as it says in the title, is going to be kind of discussing whether or not Charges is busted. It was something I only took me 80 maps to realize. Speaking of, as of this point of this video, we are at 94 maps, so almost done with that 100 map run, which will compile all the drops and we'll make a video of it. But anyway, I was always zealing on the targets that you can't leech enough life from with sacrifice. We are a one-handed sacrifice paladin this season. If you haven't noticed the build videos, links in the description or somewhere on the screen. But it took me 80 maps to finally realize that I can just charge them, that I don't need to put points into zeal really, because I have 1 point into charge. And so that's why I kind of call charge a 1 point wonder. Not necessarily, I know there's lots of other skills that are kind of 1 point wonders, joust being one of them. But this thing is just doing incredible amounts of damage. Again, I have 1 point into charge, and I have 1 point into its follow-up synergies, which is might and vigor. Excuse me. So I don't even have a point into vigor. Oh, no, I got 1 point. Okay, I got 1 point into vigor, 1 point into might, and 1 point into charge. And even though this is a tier 1 map, it's still level 87 monsters. And our gear, we're not a big two-handed build with a lot of top-end damage. And so it just makes me wonder, is charge going to, be maybe possibly up for the chopping block next season for nerfs? Possibly, I would say. I'm not saying it should or shouldn't be. I don't really care, so don't get mad at me if they end up doing it. So I don't know. Maybe Senpai has already addressed the uptick in people using charge a lot more this season because it is absolutely destroying things. And a lot of people are using the two-handed variants of it, whether with Flame Bellow or Doombringer or Grandfather or things like that. And yeah, it's absolutely crushing. Physical charge things or elemental charges are just destroying everything, and it's super badass. But I'm just blown away that with 1 point into charge and 1 point into each of the synergies, I am able to do a tier 1 map. Now, granted, my character, he's geared, but he's not geared for charge. We have an Azarath. We're geared more towards tanky stuff. We have our badass Crown of Ages that we have. We have a High Lords. We're using Exile, which I think is really great with charge with that freezes target. Sandstorm Treks, Nature's Peace Ring, Verdungos, another rare ring with some lifesteal, Vamp Gloves, and Fortitude, and some max damage charms. And our top end is for damage for charges, when we're all use our CTAs and all buffed up, it's like maybe like 6K. The people that are using the two-hand versions, they're pushing over 20K in some really, really kitted out things. So to me, this is just in sheer amazement. One, that it took me this many maps to finally just, instead of going to the skeletons or the mummies or the specters or things that I can't leech from with sacrifice, just charge them. Just charge and blast them. It just doesn't matter. Now, I still zealed on the bosses and the single target stuff just to not make this video agonizing. But as I'm talking through this, the video you guys will be seeing is just us blasting a yellow tier 1 map. I even blasted a tier 2 map. And you can blast through certain other ones too, as well as tiers 3. But it's just not worth it because I'm not spec'd into it. So it makes me wonder, is charge better than zeal at some points? Certainly faster, and just causes massive amounts of damage. So I just kind of wanted to bring that up. That charge is, pretty impressive, not even just for mobility for the 1 point into it, but just for damage. It's helped me clear these last few maps that I've been doing for our 100 map video rather quickly. Just not even having to sacrifice on some of them. I'm just charging them down. And it's pretty damn impressive, if I do say so. So, anyway, just wanted to touch base on that. I wouldn't be surprised if charge did get some adjustment to it. And yeah, if Senpai has mentioned something about it, I haven't caught any of his last few streams. Feel free to comment what he said about it, because I am curious if it has been brought to their attention that charge is absolutely insane, and I totally see why everyone's playing it. And as far as what's coming up soon, I'm really excited to be finishing up with these maps. because not only are we going to do the video, but we are also going to be starting, we're going to start off with Ubers, and then we have a bunch of Uber Ancients from doing all these maps. We have a lot of those crafting materials, probably going to be around 20 of those. So we'll make a video about that. We'll go into Ubers, see how this build feels with Ubers, and then we're going to be going into D-Clone. And if we survive D-Clone, then we will give Rathma a try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So anyway, thanks for you guys checking out the video. Just kind of wanted to highlight the 1-point wonder power that is Charge. And stay tuned, like and subscribe if you guys want to check that 100 map video that should be coming out probably sometime this weekend. I'll get to editing it. So anyway, cheers.